Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about the competitive structure for next year's VCT. Now I was supposed to record this yesterday, but I was just too sick to record, so I decided to actually do it today. Which is for me is on Thursday. Hopefully I can upload it on Thursday. If I can't, then that's alright. I can upload it on Friday either way. But this is actually massive news for Valorant esports as a whole. So let me just give you a bit of, a bit of what's going on, a bit of a scope of what's going on. Now, obviously, a couple months ago, Riot announced that there will be a partnership league for next year's VCT season. Obviously, we didn't know what was going to happen with that. Obviously, teams were submitting applications to be part of this partnership league. In like North America, EMEA, APAC, Korea, Japan, and basically every single region will be having a representative in those regions. And obviously yesterday, Riot revealed the structure of for next year on the international leagues and regional competitions. So basically, this is from VLR.gg, but we also have a look at another article from .esports and George Geddes. I'll be having a look at that as well. So we'll first obviously have a look at VLR.gg. So basically it says in the second paragraph, the 2023 VCT will have 4 major tiers for competition. Amateur teams will start off in an in-game competitive system still in development, and will work their way through challenges and the international leagues in hopes to one day being world champions. Now, obviously, there was talks about an in-game competitive note, or like I don't know, like an in-game tournament that was going to be implemented into the game. Now, this is I think what they were talking about. It was going to be I think more stuff came out. I think as well about this that. I think they're going to try it out only for VCT's sake, and hopefully us, the players, will be able to use it, which I'm really excited for. Because obviously it gives, because obviously I hope that there might be more players coming up, like some more teams, and maybe even some new casters as well. Because obviously, if you don't know, I really like commentating, so hopefully I could get into that scope, but probably not. I'll probably maybe start off a little bit slowly. As we continue, some of the in-game competitive systems details have had already been shared earlier this year as an adjustment to what Ranked currently offers. In today's announcement, Riot revealed that they seek to integrate the system directly into the VCT from 2024 onwards. The top teams will get a chance to qualify directly into challenges from the game, creating a seamless connection between both. More details will be revealed before the year ends. As the 2022 Challenger system is being upgraded and rebranded to currently unnamed international leagues, the current European regional leagues are being turned into 2023's new Challenger ecosystem. So that's like the VLR, Valorant Regional League, that was only in the EMEA region. That had like Turkey, CIS, the Dash League, France, what other ones is this? Like just like Spain, East, and was there one more? I think there was one more, but I cannot remember off the top of my head, which I apologize. Oh, it was GCC and Middle East, I think. I'm not too sure. Due to that transformation, they're also being expanded to apply worldwide, meaning regional challenger leagues will sprout in Americas, Asia, and Oceania, and these are the challenger leagues. So if we have a quick look at that, this is what this is. So obviously the red part is the Americas. So we have North America, LATAM, North Brazil, and LATAM South. They will be in one league. EMEA will be a bit bigger, with Northern Europe, Southern Europe, including Spain, Italy, and Portugal, France, and Benelux Dash, which includes Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, Turkey, Eastern Europe, and MENA. Obviously, that's what the purple is, and the green one, which is the biggest one, which is Pacific. South Asia, which includes India, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Korea, Japan, China, Taipei, and Hong Kong, Philippines, Indonesia, and Oceania. Now, obviously, if you are an Oceanian enjoyer, you obviously heard the reports about Order potentially pulling out of esports, or like looking for a new owner, which is what they're doing. They're looking for a new owner. So maybe Order might still be in Valorant. I'm not too sure. If not, This could be a very sad time for us Oceania fans in the Oceania region. But this is what the Challengers League is going to look like for next year and beyond, which I'm pretty excited about. Below here, these leagues 2021 in total will be fully open to regional competition. Each competition will kick off with open qualifiers that funnel into 2 splits of multi-week regular season play. The top teams will then head to playoffs, where the best team will be crowned that league's champion and head into Challengers Ascension. Ascension. I think that's how you call it. A new event akin to this year's VCT EMEA promotion. There will be 3 Challengers Ascensions tournaments across the world, one in Americas, one in EMEA, and one in Pacific. Each Ascension winner will earn a 2-year promotion to the continent's international league, receiving similar benefits and an equal chance to reach Masters and Champions. Once those 2 years expire, the Ascension winners will drop back to regional competition and will have to fight their way back up. This is what the promotion path looks like. So first off with the challenges, which is basically the VRL regions that they have this year, with EMEA, Americas, and Pacific. Then we'll move over to the Challengers Ascension, which is basically challenges, and then the International League, which is basically the partnership. So obviously, when we get down a bit, we'll obviously see how many teams will be in each region, which would be very, very exciting. We don't know how the Masters and Champions thing is going to work, but it's probably going to be maybe, they all compete, and then maybe the top 4, maybe, I'm not too sure, maybe the top 4 will probably advance, because if so, because next year, I think there'll be, like 10 teams, so maybe the top 4, maybe even the top 5, I don't know, but if so, that'll be, still quite a lot of teams on land for Masters and Champions. But this is what the promotion path looks like, which basically means Tier 2 actually matters now, which I'm really happy about. Obviously, there was a bunch of worry about the Tier 2 scene, if that's going to be demolished and it's not going to be used. Tier 2 is going to play a massive role basically in this path, because obviously Tier 2 organizations can somehow pop up out of nowhere and just win it. One thing I don't really like is the what was it? It was the Ascension winners will drop back down to regional competition and have to fight their way back up again. I'm not really a big fan of that. But I wish it was just like the lowest place on each region will drop down. That's what I hope it was, but it is what it is. We can't really change anything about that. As previously announced, each of the 3 international leagues will host 10 teams, making a total of 30 teams in Riot's partnership system. However, expansion will start in 2024. Riot aims to add 1 team on every year until 2027, when each league will have 14 teams with a total of 42 worldwide. Starting in 2026, there are plans to promote 2 teams per region to international leagues instead of just 1 via Champions Ascension. Further information has been promised later this fall. Specific details about regional open qualifiers, the overall challenger schedule, as well as Ascension tournaments, will be revealed before the year is out. So and obviously this is the end of the VRL whatever. The article, whatever, I'll say that. And this is what the calendar looks like. So 2023, which is next year, will have 10 teams on each region, which obviously gets up to 30 teams each one. Then there'll be 11 teams in each region, which means there'll be 33 teams in total, and whoever was the champions here of 2023 will be part of 2024. Now I don't know what's going to happen with the partnership teams who obviously get accepted. I think they think probably also until 2023 until 2025, but that will end, and obviously they have to fight their way back up again. But I'm not too sure how that's gonna go. We just have to wait and see. And then 2025 there'll be 12 teams, 2026 13 teams, 2027 14 teams. You get the reference. And obviously here it's actually you can't really see it, but there's a little asterisk in the 13. It says starting in 2026, 2 teams per year will be promoted into international leagues. So we'll see how that goes, and obviously that definitely means that the Tier 2 scene will play a larger factor of who will get in. Let's have a look at this article by George Geddes from .esports. actually says the Valorant partnership, the Valorant partner leagues to begin in February 2023, so it's actually very, very soon, seems to receive minimum stipend of 600k, which basically means that's like their salary, I think. So organizations, if I can try to find it. So it actually says here, there's a pretty interesting article right here, or paragraph right here. Teams in the international leagues will be given a stipend of by Riot Games. There will be a 300k base payment, an additional 300k as a minimum for team skins and other in-game merchandise, which basically confirms that there will be team skins in the game, which I'm very excited for. And a further 400k depending on whether teams achieve other content deliverables. According to multiple sources, this would equal around 1 million for teams that achieve all deliverables sent by Riot. So basically, the teams which will be in the partnership league, they'll be completely fine. They'll be swimming in money, more sponsorship, and obviously more money as well with their in-game purchases, which I'm probably gonna maybe get some. I don't know that. And obviously, here's the tweet that George Geddes did. North America, some of the teams in the short list that I think might be going to the next to the final round includes Optic, 100 Thieves, Sentinels, Exit, EG, TSM, The Guard, C9, and Virtual 1. That's all in North America. And there's also a pretty interesting one here that I will quickly mention. So there will actually be I guess lands for each of the league. So APAC and so Asia Pacific League, that will be held in Seoul, Korea, which basically means that the teams will have to relocate to compete. European League, that will likely be held in Berlin, and the American League will be held in Los Angeles, which also means that the Brazilian and the LATAM regions have to relocate as well. And obviously this is true. Obviously this is not confirmed yet, but if this is true, that there will be lands for these league regions, I'm super excited about next year's Valorant esports scene, because this will be a massive step up, and it's actually going to the right direction. I think. I feel like obviously we were all a bit skeptical first because the Overwatch League didn't do a great job with partnership, and so we were a bit scared of what was going to happen, but they did a fantastic job of implementing this. So I'm really excited about how this basically about how this plays on, and I think we'll be getting the confirmation of which teams will be in. I think by mid-September. I think it's by mid-September is when we're probably going to. Well, is when Riot is going to tell which teams are in, and hopefully soon as well after that we will know which teams will be in the international leagues for Americas, Europe, and Asia Pacific, which I'm so excited for. I cannot wait for Valorant esports to grow and to continue going up. But that is really about it. Let's just have another quick look at the Challengers League. So this is where we're basically heading. We're basically heading over here. Americas will have North America, which also includes Canada, obviously. LATAM North, LATAM South, and the Brazilian region. EMEA will have Northern Europe, which is somewhere, I don't care. It's just really up here, actually. Southern Europe, which includes Spain, Italy, Portugal, France, and Benelux. The Dutch region, which includes Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Turkey, Eastern Europe, and MENA. Actually, that's not MENA. That's MENA. But either way, the Middle East region, basically. The Middle East, MENA region, whatever. In the Pacific, we got South Asia, which includes India, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Korea, Japan, Chinese Taipei, and Hong Kong, Philippines, Indonesia, and Oceania. So I just keep saying, I'm really excited to see how this goes. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.